Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to do wrist and finger strengthening. We'll call this more advanced uh, wrist and finger strengthening. So we're going to use kettlebells, this 1 inch dowel rod, but it's a little heavier. So it's not that cheap wood. It's actually like almost like oak. So it's a little bit heavier. So we got this. And Adrian's going to do everything so you can follow along. We're only doing one set each, so we got a couple different exercises to do to strengthen your wrist and also your fingers. So to no further ado, we're going to get started, and make sure before you do any of these, get a clearance to say from your doctor saying it's okay to do these exercises. So we'll get started. The whole purpose of this, I call these the drawbridges. So you want to start on the very bottom. Go ahead and get started on 25. If you can't, move it up a little bit. So she's going to go ahead and do 25 while I explain the whole concept. Go ahead and you can get started. Keep your arms straight. Yep. And come back up. Now you see, Adrian build up some wrist strength and some forearm strength to be able to do this. So if you're at home, that's why I call these the advanced one. This dowel rod probably weighs probably right at about 7 pounds. So it's a little heavier than the regular dowel rod you can buy from Home Depot, Lowe's. But basically, the further up you go with the stick, of course, the easier it's going to be. So the further down to the base, the more difficult it is. So this is actually good wrist strengthening because you got to go down and come back up. So where does this come in handy? When you're opening and closing lids, it gives you that strength to be able to twist each direction. Now, it does strengthen your fingers as well, but we're going to get in a video, an exercise that actually focus on the finger strengthening. So she's going to give me 25. When you're doing this at home, do 3 sets of 25. If you can't do 3, you can start off with 2 sets of 25. See? It's pretty difficult, but if you see the wrist movement, it's going like this. So this is the profile shot of it. So you think about it, when you're opening jars and lids, your wrist turns either direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. So this is a real good exercise to help build strength in your forearms and your wrists. Your fingers are your secondary muscles. Your primary is your wrist. So, good. You get started on the other one whenever. She's gonna do both sides, so that way you hit time. Again, I'll do it. She's doing the frontal view. I'll do it the profile view. So basically, you want to go all the way where it's straight like that, and come all the way up to 90 degrees. Keep your arms straight during the whole time, just like that. And you want to do, if you're a beginner, 1 set of 25 is good. Intermediate will be like 2 sets of 25. More advanced, break it up in 3 sets of 25. If you stop 2 or 3 times, you don't want to do it where you can do all 25 non-stop. So if you're moving your hand up here and you just flying through, make it challenging. Move it further down the stick until you only stop about 2 to 3 times. Mm-hmm. But again, you gotta strengthen the wrist, but not just only jars too. Go to opening doors with knobs, closing stuff, even if something as simple as water bottles. As you see with her left hand, Adrian moved up a little bit on the stick to make it a little bit easier for her. What number are you on? 25 more. Mm-hmm. So again, 25 reps, want to control, not fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So the next one we're going to do is called the TikTok. Again, Adrian, just do 10 total. 1, 2, 3, since you did it. On this next one is TikTok. You only want to do 25. Adrian's going to do just 10. So 1 and then go over 2. So you want to do 25. Again, the whole concept is to go to the bottom of the stick and you want control. Keep your arm straight and go the other way. So 10 reps. Typically you want to start on the least dominant arm. So if you're right dominant, unless you have some tendonitis or something going on with your right arm, start with your left arm. 10.
Right and left is 1 or 2?
No, 1, 2, yeah. All right, go ahead with the left hand. Now I call these TikToks. You want to do about 25 reps. We're shortening it up so we can show you the other exercise today as well. So the video don't be too long. All right, great job. So the next one we're gonna do, we're gonna actually, I call these reverse stir the pots. So you're gonna hold it up, and Adrian's gonna do, you wanna do 25 still, but Adrian's gonna just do 10 reps each direction. So keeping your arm straight, the bigger the circle you can make, the more difficult it is. You may only start off with small circles, and that's okay. Start there and work your way up to big circles. So 10 each direction. You got to maintain a straight arm during this whole exercise. And if you're getting early signs of like carpal tunnel or arthritis in your wrist, this will definitely help with the carpal tunnel and arthritis. Now this, you can get this from Lowe's or Home Depot, but we're gonna do another video in the future with a piece of equipment called the Mace stick. Basically, it's a weight on the end of the stick, and it goes in increments of I think 5, 7, 8, 10. You can buy those, but I would start off with this before you go into more advanced movement, and also you don't have to spend as much money. So like waving a wand. Good job.
To the left?
Yep, now to the left. So we did 3 exercises with it, with the little dowel rod or the stick. And then we're gonna move on to using the kettlebell next. So she's gonna go 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. But when you're at home, give me 25 each direction. And as far as the circumference of the dowel rod, it's about 1 inch thick. That you're gonna let go. Hit me in my head. Good job. Rest. So we're gonna go on to the next exercise. We're gonna go to a kettlebell. So with the kettlebell, she's gonna give me 25 reps. It's a 5-pound kettlebell. She doesn't want to wrap her whole hand around it. It's easier. She just want to put a little gap between the kettlebell so she can squeeze 2 fingers between it. What she's gonna do, she's gonna put her arm against the wall like this and give me 25 all the way down and up with just her fingertips. So give me 25 reps. 25 reps. Remember, you want to be able to slide 2 fingers through there. You don't want to palm the kettlebell. Ready? Come all the way up. Yep. Or a little past 90. Yep. But see how you palming it? Got that. So start back over. Give me 25. 2. Yep. You can also just come there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically she's gripping it with her fingertips and she's not palming it all the way around the kettlebell. 25. As the circumference get bigger, she can palm it. I mean, is that 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, good. So it's almost the same concept, but then like reverse curls to work on your forearms. Yes, your forearms is engaged, but more so for your fingertips so you can work on your finger strength. Really, huh? 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Good job. So as you saw, she was able to do 25 non-stop on both arms. Now, typically you're not going to be able to do that if this is the first time you're doing. Typically, whatever your dominant side is, you may stop 1 or 2 times on the non-dominant side. So if you're stopped, you did 25 with the right and stopped about 4 or 5 times with the left, you need to work on that left to get it more balanced instead of being imbalanced. So we'll do one more set, but we're only going to do 5 reps just to show you the difference. This is a 10-pound kettlebell, so she's going to grip it and give me 5 reps on each side. But notice the difference in the circumference. So the circumference are a lot bigger in diameter, so we're going to actually do, so this one is going to be a lot harder. Plus we went up in weight. Starting the down position. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to 10. You got it. 5, 6, 7. It's okay. 8, 7. 3 more. And she did 7. That was a 10-pound. It's okay. 8, 9, 10. Good. A lot more finger engagement, huh?
My fingers they rub on me. I like them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, they even.
They're even.
3 more. 8, 9, 10.
Wow. That's heavy.
See, you couldn't have did this a year ago. So the next exercise, we're going to use a 20-pound kettlebell. We'll do 10 total. Put your, no, I can move this up.
No.
There you go. Put your arm, keep your forearms on it, and you're going to go back and forth.
Not my elbows. No.
Yeah, you can move your elbows up. There you go. So this is a 20, so she's only going to give me 10 reps. So 1, 2, 3. You got it? 1, 2. That's a 20-pound kettlebell. 3. See how strong Adrian is? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Good job. Let's see how the left hand goes. That is a 20-pound kettlebell. It's flipped upside down, and she's grabbing by the side of the handles and going. Great for your forearms and great for your wrist. Ready? Oh, you did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Use a little bit. Use your hands just a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That concludes our advanced wrist and finger strengthening. So you see, it doesn't take long. If you just want to do one set and get it over with, 10, 15 minutes. And if you sit at home a lot and type on the computer or laptop, these are great exercises to help strengthen your wrist. But also, if you start to get tendonitis in your elbow, that back and forth movement with the stick and the kettlebell, that will help with your elbows as well. So thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. And thanks to Adrian demonstrating that 20-pound kettlebell. She's strong. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you.